UHLMANN reporting for TTN-HD Production Live, here with actor, writer AARON Prunener.
Hi.
Tell me about your work at MTV.
My work at MTV is basically my day job, which is non-glamorous at all. I sit at a computer all day, and I'm one of a few people in the global digital media department, and I moderate content people upload to many different communities that MTV has online to make sure that they don't violate any terms of service. It's very glamorous. I know all you people out there are thinking, wow. I kind of did something similar at MySpace a few years ago, where I also worked graveyard shift to support my acting career.
Okay, wonderful. And you are a writer as well. Tell me a bit about the different types of things you write about.
Well, okay. I write for a few websites, basically movie reviews, TV show reviews. I've interviewed a few people like you're doing right now. I cover events like Comic-Con in San Diego each year, and it's mostly me just ranting about how much I may hate a movie or TV show. And I'm still in the middle of transcribing an interview I did with a friend who has a movie that's about to go on the festival circuit. And on top of that, it's funny, I just met with my old writing partner last night. We used to write sketch comedy together, and he's now in animation, and we were just talking about the different styles in writing and how he's been pitching cartoons. And just an interesting thought to think of the differences in styles that one can write, from sketch comedy to reviews of horror films to cartoons for 10-year-olds.
What do you think you'll focus on in the future?
Well, I'd like to focus on something new. You know, it's that's a very good question that I've been asking myself recently. What he was bringing up to me last night was very interesting, and I've never written for 10-year-olds or 12-year-olds or a 12 to 14-year-old gap, so that'd be interesting. But also, just finishing a script or a story, you get 10, 15, 20 pages in, or I get 10, 15, or 20 pages in, and the idea just gets old, so that's a challenge. And it's a personal challenge. It's not like, you know, to show someone else, but just to finish something. I find it very inspiring when I talk to writer friends of mine who are on a second or third or fourth draft.
And do you think you'll continue acting, or are you shifting more into writing now?
You know, that's funny. You know, I don't know who your audience is that watches this, but I know there's a lot of people in this city, and I've been acting for a long time. And I've grown to hate it just because the politics in the city and I don't want to say any bad words, but there's a certain thing about this city where you run into people who are in it for the wrong reason, you know, who drop names or go to classes and just so they can become famous or make money. And it's a little different on the commercial side, which is where I've worked the most. And I feel like maybe I've gotten past a certain phase where it doesn't fulfill me the way it used to. And so I told my agent I wanted to take a break a month ago. And I took a break, but then I also have a theatrical agent, different from my commercial agent, and I had an audition after not hearing from him for a year that I actually went on 2 days ago for the lead on a TV show. And it was just, I told him, I said, you're calling me at the wrong time. I almost said no, but figure it's a fun experience, and you know, who knows what'll happen. It's just funny. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't know what I'm going to decide, but more and more I've been feeling like my focus is more on writing than acting. You know what I mean? Because at least I have more control over the content that either I'm creating or put myself in. And for any actors in LA or in the business, you need to do more than just act. Because especially now, it's harder. You know, you need to have some sort of experience in sketch or improv, or know how to write, or just start making content and putting it out there, because it's more and more difficult to just get your foot in the door unless you know someone or you're like that 1%.
Well, thank you. That was very informative.
Well, thanks. I'm glad I could inform you.
Great. And do you have a website? Are you on Twitter or anything like that?
I am on Twitter. not sure you'd want to follow me. It's a bunch of rambling. It's Aaron Flux, AARON FLUX, which for those cartoon nerds out there, it's a reference to Eon Flux, the liquid television show, not the Charlize Theron movie, before she talked.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
I'm Katie Allman reporting for TTN-HD Production Live.